Let's talk about the average Nigerian who runs I better pass my neighbor just by the roadside, or who runs Okada commercial motorcycle or a tricycle, as the case may be. From that window, let's talk about that average Nigerian, either in Kano or in Benue or in Akwa Ibom. Will this crude oil, or with the oil from, because we now have a refinery in Nigeria,
Yes.
would this make fuel cheaper for the average Nigerian? Does this translate to that? Talk to us.
Okay, so the issue with petroleum products is it's a derivative of crude oil, and crude oil is benchmarked and priced in dollars. So no matter where you are in the world, crude will be bought in dollars. It's a petrodollar business, and the refined products will be priced through netback pricing in dollars. When you convert your dollars to local currency, the price is not going to change significantly from what we have. And I'll explain that in layers so that we don't get people confused. When the Dangote Refinery refines their petroleum products, they will be refining in Nigeria. So the cost of exporting crude to foreign refineries, as we had done in the past, will be removed. The cost of importing petroleum products into Nigeria will be removed from the total price. Also, the transfer, transshipment, NPA dues, and all of those things will be removed. So it will reduce somewhat. But the bulk of the price of petroleum products is not from shipping or transporting. It's from the actual cost of crude. So the bulk of the price remains the same. That's one aspect. The other aspect is that Nigerians are buying petroleum products now, especially PMS, subsidized. The government is paying a portion of it. Nobody is going to subsidize the petroleum products coming from the Dangote Refinery. So that portion that the government has been putting into the cost to reduce the cost to Nigerians will not be available and should not be available, because this is the right time and a great opportunity to remove subsidies and fully deregulate the oil and gas sector. So yes, there will be some reductions, but once subsidy is removed, there will be an additional cost to the cost. So we might see ourselves going higher than what the cost is now. So people shouldn't expect that there's going to be a lower fee for buying petroleum products. However, the fact that government is going to be saving a lot of money from not paying subsidies, we would see a lot of relief in other areas, healthcare, education, infrastructure, if the government decides to be prudent with the savings that they're going to get from subsidies. So there has to be a mechanism in place with the incoming government to ensure that there's a dashboard which states this is how much we're saving from shipping and all the ancillary costs that was involved when we were importing and exporting. And these are the savings from subsidy. And this is exactly how we plan to use this money to reduce the stress and the inconvenience and the additional cost of subsidy removal. If they have a dashboard that every month they should tell us that X amount has been saved, this is what we've used the money for. And for that reason, I don't understand why the Nigerian government has gone out of its way to borrow $800 million as a palliative for removal of subsidy. We will be having savings from not paying subsidies, and that should be deployed so that it's sustainable and so that we will start to reduce the debt we have to the international financial community.